Welcome back to the channel. My name is Son. You're watching a football corner. This is the official cup final, biggest game of the season for us. Let's get into it. Guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, first of all, make sure to like, share, subscribe. Let me know down below in the comments what your thoughts are on the upcoming game, and let's get into this. Now, Man City, Etihad away, massive game, humongous. Like, this is the game of the season for us, make or break. This could be the title winning game, and this is where we show whether we're here to win the title or whether we just want to be second place, first loser, you know. And for me, part of me, although I think that we bottled it and I was really angry before, part of me still believes that we can actually win this title. Part of me still believes that there is something in there where we can win this title if the boys can just pull it together. Forget the last 3 games and just start from, let's say, start from a month ago. Just go from what we did a month ago. Carry on from there. And let's just go back to when we were winning games instead of when we're losing games and drawing games and, you know, dropping points on a consistent basis now. Like, it's, for me, it's so important. These times are so important where we just need to focus on the team being together, the team being around positivity and winning energy and stuff like that. And that's the most important thing in a winning team, is the energy that they have together and the positive vibes, that kind of stuff. That's so important to the team. Now, unfortunately, we got some bad news today, or obviously when I'm recording this, which is Monday. So unfortunately, we got some bad news today, which is Monday, where we were actually informed by David Ornstein, who has reported that William Saliba is set to miss this fixture against Man City, and possibly going to miss that fixture against Chelsea as well on the 2nd of May. Now, this just says that we're going to have to go into that game with Rob Holding. Now, there's 2 ways we can go about this. We can play the same formation we've been playing, and obviously with Rob Holding there, it might be a bit of a risk because they are going to target his side a lot. Or we can obviously play Rob Holding but change up the formation. Try come in with a formation, a 3-4-3 or a 3-5-2, something like that. You know, there's different formations we could use. Now, I've been seeing a lot on social media, you know, seeing a lot of things about Trossard possibly starting this game. Now, Trossard's a big game player. He's been around these big teams, scored against them, played against them regularly, so he knows about these big games. Personally, I wouldn't mind Trossard starting this game. Obviously, between him and Gabriel Jesus, it all depends on who's going to start. But I wouldn't mind if we started either Gabriel Jesus or Trossard. Obviously, Trossard is a bit more clinical in front of goal than Gabriel Jesus, but obviously that's a given. But Gabriel Jesus obviously then brings a bit more in regards to connecting the 2 wingers, the Saka and Martinelli's in the team. You know, it's there's a lot of factors to it in regards to how the team plays with Gabriel Jesus and how they play with Trossard in the team. Now, for me, I don't know how to go in regards to predicting this game. I'm gonna go out on a limb here, and I'm gonna put a prediction out of 2-1 to Arsenal. You know, part of me, a massive part of me, thinks we've already lost it. We're gonna go there and get smacked again, same old, as we do every year, because of the form that we've been in over the last 3 games. But then there's a small part of me that truly believes we can go there, we can get a result. Part of me really thinks we can get a result. Now, you know, it's all up to the boys and the mentality that they're in, and whether they're able to put these last 3 games behind them and move forward. Because if we win this game against Man City, the confidence boost that's going to give to the team alone is going to be massive, because they're going to go into these next games saying, we've beaten our competition, we've beaten one of the best teams in Europe, and we beat them at their home ground, we can beat the rest of you. And that kind of confidence, that can put us on a path to finally getting our 14th league title in our history of the club. And yeah, it's just so pivotal and so important for us to win this game. It honestly is a must win. A draw won't do, because if we draw and they still win their games if they win their games in hand and we draw, then they'll be matched on points with us, and with their goal difference between being, I believe, 7 more than ours, it's for us to get back that goal difference without them scoring, it might prove difficult. Now, saying all of this, they still do have 2 games in hand. I believe 1 game is against West Ham and 1 game is against Brighton. Now, those 2 games are very important. Brighton away, not going to be an easy game for them, and they've also got Brentford away, last game of the season. That could be a massive game for them, massive game, because Brentford were the only team so far to beat them at the Etihad, beating them 2-1. And listen, Brentford in that game fought for their lives. Ivan Toney had an amazing game, spectacular. And you know that Brentford fought for their lives at the Etihad, and they were rewarded. So for me, we just need to go into this game not overthinking it, because over the last 3 games, Arsenal look scared to me. Like, they look like they feared City. Look like they're focusing way too much on City and what they're doing. Instead, they should be focusing on what they're doing, focusing on their game, focusing on our play and how we're playing during the games. You know, that's the main thing about these title races. If you get too focused on the opposing team, it can have such a mental effect on you that it can often work as a negative, and it can have a negative impact on the team if they're focusing on these games and focusing on these on the form of the other team. Go into it, play our game how we have all season. Don't focus on the last 3 games. Focus on this game and focus on all of the stuff that we've been doing all season. Don't worry about when they beat us at home. We had some mistakes that were made in that game. You have to move on. You can't keep that in the back of your mind, because that's what will ruin the game for you. That's what will hold you back. Now, my starting 11, Ramsdale between the sticks, Ben White at right back, Rob Holding and Gabriel Magalhaes at centre back, with Zinchenko at left back. We're going to go with Jorginho and Xhaka in the midfield partnership, as well as Ødegaard in the middle. And we're going to go with Martinelli, Trossard and Bukayo Saka. And that's going to be my starting 11, because Jorginho, I feel like he's an experienced player, knows what he's doing. Thomas Partey, over the last couple of games, just not been confident, just not playing at his level that we know he can play at. We know that Thomas Partey is at times a world-class midfielder, but recently in these last 3 games, he hasn't been playing at that level, at that top level that we know he can play in. But for me, I feel like Jorginho would bring something different to the team, and if need be, we can bring Thomas Partey on. And Trossard, I feel like I said before, big game player, knows what he's doing against these kinds of teams, and yeah, I truly feel that he can do something for us on Wednesday. So that's going to be my starting 11 that I'd go with. Obviously, please let me know down below what your starting 11 would be that you would go with, any players that you take out of the previous starting 11, who you would replace them with. And yeah, guys, as I said before as well, please make sure to like, share, subscribe, share it with your friends. Everything is appreciated on these videos. So thank you very much, guys. And as always, let's go. Let's get this win. We can do this. I truly believe in this team, and I know that if we win this game, I truly believe we'll win the title. This is the make or break game for us. So anyways, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. I love you all, and come on, you Gunners. See you later. Bye.